next step. I mean, I'm just surprised that Meghan is coming over. I mean, Mark, what do you think?
Well, it's without doubt and by an order of magnitude the biggest royal story of the year, and I think it's a bombshell.
Well, Bronte, first of all, massive congratulations to you. A huge, huge story, a huge scoop, and well done. It's the story that we've all been waiting on tenterhooks to hear, on tenterhooks to know.
Hi everyone, it's Brian here, and I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Now, as you saw, those are the so-called royal experts getting really excited over Prince Harry and Meghan's UK trip. That is the trip that has been announced by these same people, saying how Meghan, Harry and the kids will be visiting the UK next month for the 1 year to Invictus Games in Birmingham. And you can just tell how excited they are. You can tell how over the moon they are over this entire thing. Tom Sykes literally congratulates Bronte Coy, telling her congratulations for this big exclusive. And then we have McDonald literally getting so excited, saying how this is the biggest exclusive of the decade. I mean, you cannot even tell that these are the same people who've literally been talking so negatively about Prince Harry and Meghan, denigrating them, saying nasty things, especially Dolan, sorry. I have never heard this man say one positive thing about Prince Harry and Meghan. It's always been one negative story after another negative story. And now he seems really excited over the Sussexes apparently going to the UK. You'd actually think the favorites are coming, but no, it is the same couple that they have been talking so negatively about for the past like 7 or 8 years. So honestly, this whole thing is just very ironical to me. It's just, it's starting to seem like they are actually very big fans of Prince Harry and Meghan. And the way the entire UK media has literally been scrambling for stories, the entire royal Rota pack has been scrambling for Harry and Meghan stories these past few days has been funny to watch. It seems like every single one of them wants an exclusive. This tells you how relevant Harry and Meghan actually are. So this entire story started with Bronte Coy breaking how Prince Harry and Meghan will be coming to the UK accompanied by their kids. And as you saw on that Sun's episode of the Royal Exclusive, these other royal experts were literally congratulating her for getting this story. It seems like the royal press pack wasn't getting any stories concerning the royal family, despite the other royals being out and about. Even on, they attended the Ascot, right? The royal Ascot for 4 days. We had them at the Trooping of the Colour. We've had them out and about, pretending to be working, going on engagements. Yet all of that wasn't enough for this royal rota. And now that they have gotten a story on Prince Harry and Meghan, they are so excited, and you can just tell. And then after that story by Bronte Coy, another royal expert was literally trying to find out who was paying for Prince Harry and Meghan's security and all of that. And the man is Matt Wilkinson of The Sun. That is when he went on to reveal in his article on The Sun that King Charles will be paying for Prince Harry and Meghan's security in the UK. And ever since then, it's just been a series of exclusives, one exclusive after another. And then after the Matt Wilkinson exclusive, we then had Tom Sykes writing about Prince William's reaction, how Prince William isn't happy about all of this, how he sees his father as a weak man, how he doesn't like that King Charles is embracing Prince Harry and Meghan, that he doesn't also like that Meghan is even coming to the UK. Like, obviously, William has thrown a lot of tantrums. And Tom Sykes has actually written several stories concerning Prince William's anger and how he doesn't like this entire thing. But anyway, following that story, we then had Victoria Ward of The Telegraph saying how Prince Harry and Meghan will be given a royal residence. That is, King Charles has offered them a place to stay while they are in the UK. And this is what Victoria Ward wrote on The Telegraph, saying, exclusive, Harry and Meghan and their children will stay at a royal residence when they come to the UK next month after the Duke's fears over security were allayed. And that was on the Telegraph. Again, another exclusive. And it didn't stop there, because we also have another so-called royal expert literally scrambling to also write another exclusive on the Sussexes visit to the UK. And this time round, it is Richard Eden. Well, it seems like these people are really concerned about where Harry and Meghan will be staying, who is going to host them, and all of those things. And now Richard Eden has gone to write an article for the Daily Mail saying how the Sussexes will visit Althorp House. Well, if you know Althorp House, it is the same property where Princess Diana was laid to rest. So now Richard Eden is claiming that Prince Harry and Meghan will be visiting Althorp House, and it has been closed for 2 days. That is around the same time Harry and Meghan will be in the UK. And according to Richard Eden, this automatically means that the Sussexes will be on the property for those 2 days. Well, this to me seems like people who are really panicking over this entire thing, because they don't want the Sussexes to be shown love. They don't want the Sussexes to be welcome anywhere. When it was said that King Charles had offered up a royal residence for Prince Harry and Meghan, they didn't like the whole idea. And then when they also heard that he had given them or had paid for their security, they didn't like that entire thing. And now hearing that they will actually be visiting Althorp House, which they aren't even sure about, mind you, they are also panicking about that. So let me take you through what Richard Eden has written. And this is the headline of his piece. So he says, highly unusual, clue Harry may visit Diana's grave with his children. Like, first of all, what is the big deal about Prince Harry visiting his mother's grave with his children? This is his mother at the end of the day, and this is Archie and Lilibet's grandmother at the end of the day. And nothing these people say or do will change the fact that they are actually related that way. So Prince Harry has every right to visit his mother's grave or take his children to that place. And I think this is why Prince Harry actually wanted to get security in the UK, because he'd be able to bring Archie and Lilibet to the place where his mother was laid to rest. And the royal rota, seemingly panicking over this, is a bit odd. So Richard then goes on to say that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expected to bring their children to see King Charles for the first time in 4 years, and they may also make a poignant visit to pay tribute to their late grandmother when they travel to Britain from California next month. I can disclose that Althorp, the stately home where Princess Diana grew up, is to be closed to the public for 2 days, while Prince Harry and Meghan are in the country with Prince Archie 7 and Princess Lilibet 5. So Richard Eden literally did a whole investigation to determine whether the Sussexes will be visiting Althorp House. And then he continues, and quoting, "This is highly unusual. A source familiar with the Althorp estate tells me," again quoting, "once the house is open to visitors, it's not usually closed." So he went around asking, is this actually usual? Do you mean they usually close Althorp House around this time? And that is when he got his answer of people telling him, no, this is highly unusual. And that is when Richard Eden thought he had an exclusive, and is now revealing that the Sussexes will actually be visiting Althorp House. Like, this level of obsession is actually unreal. For the same people whom Richard Eden often claims are irrelevant or are not as important, then going around asking questions about them, trying to determine their every move, is not okay. He should leave the Sussexes alone. And honestly, the fact that they are trying to find out where the Sussexes will be on a specific day, where they will be visiting while they are in the UK on a specific date, is very dangerous, because despite Harry, Meghan and their kids getting security, or King Charles paying for their security on this UK visit, they are still a high security risk. I mean, they are still at a high security risk, especially because of the things the UK media said and did in the past. So for them to still follow up on Harry and Meghan and everything that they will be doing in the UK on specific days during this visit is not okay at all. And I know that this obviously stems from their insatiable need for Harry and Meghan stories, for Harry and Meghan exclusives, and for literally anything to do with Harry and Meghan, but still, it is not okay. I'm sure if it was someone like Prince William and Kate Middleton, then these people would not be doing this. But just because it is Harry and Meghan, you find them literally chasing after exclusives because they only see the money. I mean, obviously, appetite for Harry and Meghan stories is always high. That is not a secret. But still, what the UK media is doing right now is not okay at all. And this is exactly why Prince Harry needed security in order for him to bring his wife and kids to the UK, because this is just how the UK media behaves. They will literally put your life in danger. So at least if Prince Harry has actually decided to bring his wife and kids, then it means they have gotten the security that he needs in order to bring them to that country. But still, the UK media are behaving as if their favorite royals are going to be visiting town. Well, maybe Harry and Meghan and the kids are truly their favorite royals, because you never really see these people talking about the left behinds the way they talk about Harry and Meghan. You never see them scrambling for exclusives when it comes to the other royals. But for Harry and Meghan, trust me, they are going to go above and beyond just to get stories on this couple. But when it comes to Harry and Meghan, trust me, they are going to go above and beyond just to get exclusives on them. But honestly, I'm just wishing Harry, Meghan, and the kids are very safe, and I hope they have a wonderful time there. I know the UK media are going to be trying as much as they can to get information on everything they do there, but I hope they don't get any of that. So yeah, that is it from me today, but I'd love to know what you think about this story. Then I'll see you on the next episode, and I hope you have a lovely day ahead. Goodbye.